Welcome back, everyone. We're now entering Module 3, where we'll focus on managing conflicts with difficult people. Today's topic is one that many of us have encountered: dealing with aggressive people. Whether it's in a professional or personal setting, aggressive behavior can make communication feel tense and uncomfortable. Learning objectives. This lecture is an attempt to understand the key traits of aggressive people and why they act this way. Learn effective techniques for managing aggressive behavior without escalating the situation. Develop strategies to stay calm and assertive when faced with aggression. Aggression comes in many forms. Some people yell and shout, others make cutting remarks, and some may try to dominate conversations by talking over you. These behaviors can be frustrating and even intimidating, but it's important to remember that aggressive behavior is often driven by underlying emotions like fear, insecurity, or frustration. Recognizing aggressive behavior. Aggressive people tend to communicate in ways that are hostile, forceful, or threatening. They might raise their voices, interrupt others, or use harsh body language like pointing fingers or getting too close to you. The goal, consciously or unconsciously, is often to overpower or intimidate others into submission. Example: a coworker may aggressively interrupt a team meeting, speaking over others and dismissing suggestions. Their tone may be loud, and they might use dominating gestures, such as pointing or leaning aggressively toward others. Why people become aggressive. Aggression often stems from deeper issues, such as feeling threatened, frustrated, or out of control. For some, it's a defense mechanism. When they feel vulnerable, they lash out to protect themselves. For others, it's a learned behavior from past experiences where aggression helped them get their way. Example: an aggressive manager might use harsh language or criticism when they feel their authority is being questioned. Rather than addressing their insecurity, they overcompensate with aggressive behavior to reassert control. How to manage aggressive behavior. Now, let's talk about how you can manage aggressive individuals without escalating the conflict. Stay calm. The most important thing you can do is remain calm. Aggressive people feed off reactions, so if you respond emotionally, it can fuel the fire. Take a deep breath, keep your voice steady, and avoid matching their aggression. Use assertive language. While it might be tempting to back down or snap back, neither approach will help. Instead, use clear, assertive communication. You can acknowledge their feelings while maintaining your boundaries. For example, "I can see that you're upset, but raising your voice isn't going to help us solve this issue." Set boundaries. If the aggression continues, it's crucial to set firm boundaries. You might say something like, "I'm happy to discuss this, but I need us to keep the conversation respectful. If you continue to raise your voice, I will step away." Setting clear boundaries can help de-escalate the situation and show the aggressive person that their behavior won't get them what they want. Story illustration. Let's talk about a real-life example. Sarah worked in customer service and often had to deal with aggressive customers. One day, a customer came in shouting about a product that didn't meet their expectations. Instead of reacting defensively, Sarah stayed calm and said, "I understand you're upset, and I want to help. Let's go over what went wrong so we can fix it." The customer, surprised by Sarah's calmness, immediately began to calm down. By the end of the conversation, they were working together to solve the problem. Moral of the story: Sarah's calm and assertive approach diffused the customer's aggression. She didn't respond with aggression or avoidance, but instead used a calm, direct method that brought the conversation back to a productive level. Encountering a storm at sea. Think of dealing with an aggressive person like encountering a storm at sea. If you panic and try to steer the boat against the storm, you risk capsizing. But if you remain calm and steer steadily, you can ride out the storm without sinking. Similarly, staying calm when faced with aggression helps you navigate the situation without losing control. Moral of the analogy: just like steady steering helps you survive a storm, calm and controlled communication helps you weather aggression without letting it overpower you. Follow-up assignments. Reflect on a recent situation where someone acted aggressively toward you. Write a one-page reflection on how you handled the situation and what you could have done differently using the strategies from today's lecture. Research a historical figure known for their ability to remain calm under pressure. Write a short paragraph on how their demeanor helped them manage aggressive or difficult situations. So that's it for this lecture. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever had to deal with someone aggressive? How did you handle it? Or, do you find it difficult to stay calm in such situations? Feel free to share your experiences or ask any questions in the comment section. That wraps up this lecture on dealing with aggressive people. In the next lecture, we'll discuss conflict resolution tactics to help you turn difficult interactions into productive conversations. Thanks for your attention.